Hey Raccoons, Mr. Curtis here. In this segment, we're going to talk a little bit about emergency strategies to make sure you stay safe at all times. Now, your number one job here at Oconomowoc High School is to learn and have some fun. But the reality is, we have to always be aware of our surroundings. So in every room, there's some certain key foundational things that are available for you to make sure that if you need help, you get help. All right, so let's just review some of those. I'm looking for 3 raccoons. Oh my gosh, look at that, here we are. All right, now don't blame any of them for this because I don't know if you could answer these questions if I asked you. Hey, what room are we in?
I don't know.
Exactly. We never know what room we're in. We know we're kind of in English class or we're in the math wing, but the reality is there may be times where you need to know exactly where you are. If you don't know where you are, like right now, we're in room 167, this information is posted inside the classroom. So over here in the yellow sheet of paper by pencil sharpeners should be a sign that says Lower South 167. That's the room we're in. So if somebody asks for your location, you can quickly respond by looking at that sign and share where you are. East Campus, 514, whatever it might be. Stray away from saying somebody's name. I'm in Miss Dorn's room. The police department doesn't know where Miss Dorn's room is. All right, so let's try this again. Hey guys, what room are we in?
167.
Are we in North Campus or South Campus?
South.
Upper floor or lower floor?
Lower.
All right, there we go. Grounded community accountable. All right, another thing that we should all be aware of is how to get help if we need it. What if something happens in the room? A teacher maybe gets injured, passes out, a fellow raccoon, whatever it might be. Or we're concerned about something we're seeing. We just need some sort of help. We need Curtis, quick, whatever it might be. Right? Best way to get a hold of somebody is?
Emergency call button.
Oh my God, they got one right! All right, the emergency call button. You press it, you press it. Anybody can press it, it's okay. So it's called to the office. A little alarm goes off in the office.
We need help in room 167.
Okay, that's great she said that, but they ain't listening yet. Wait for that.
Is everything okay in 167?
We need help.
Actually, we're okay, we don't need help. It's just a test.
That's good because I could hear you really clear.
Could you really?
Oh.
All right, I'm glad you're okay.
That was a bad test run.
Yeah. All right. Here's the tip: is you have to actually speak into here to be heard up there. I don't know. Yes. So it was good. All right. So that's important. The other way we can get help is if we need it is by good old-fashioned telephone. Right? Certainly in an emergency situation where you need to get a hold of 911 or get some information out, certainly your cell phones, which will naturally be in the cell phone pocket, right, can be used, or every room has got a phone available to it. So by each phone, teachers will have like this little yellow thing that will have the extensions of some important number. So one of you come on over. Yeah, come on over. Let's just say you need Mr. Curtis.
Okay.
All right, call the switchboard. 3109, they'll be able to get a hold of me. All right, have a great day. Best day of your life. Bye. All right. The other important reality is from that phone, you can dial 911 and go right to your Oconomowoc Police Department. You don't have to dial 5, you don't have to dial anything, just 911, share that emergency, share the information you got. Okay, the last thing is that we should really be paying attention to is where we are in the building and where we go if there's an evacuation, right? So, over here we got maps. Every classroom's got a map that shows you where to go in case of an emergency. So, you can see your location. So here we are, right? If there was a fire, we'd follow the red lines. If there was a tornado, we'd follow the blue lines. We'll talk about that later, but make sure you're familiar with the map. There's one more thing. You guys mentioned it when we were practicing.
The red bag.
The red bag. All right. Red bags filled with goodies. Now, we're used to using this for an evacuation, but there's also some basic things in here like first aid supplies. Someone, maybe you get a paper cut or something, you can't get to the health room, or maybe we're on a non-emergency lockdown and you can't get to the health room, but you can take care of something quick. We have Skittles for emergency diabetic sugar intake if needed. There's just a bunch of stuff. The emergency safety plan in case we need to reference anything or who to contact or important phone numbers. This is really important, especially if there is a substitute teacher or your teacher steps out and actually trusts you to be alone in your room. So that's in every room. If it's not in every room, you're looking around and saying like, oh my gosh, we don't have this sign. They're not really high tech. Make one real quick. We'll get it done. Or let me know and I'll help you get situated.